Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestle Talk, my top 30 favorite wrestlers. We're gonna go from 30 to 1. Here we go at number 30, Tajiri, the Japanese buzzsaw. I like him because, I don't know, I like the mist and everything that he does. I like his style in the ring. So, number 29, Austin Aries. Again, I like the style in the ring. He's not really the tallest guys, and a lot of my wrestlers, you'll take notice, aren't really the taller guys. They're like the younger, smaller, shorter guys that you really. Number 28, Samoa Joe. He's I like his attitude, I guess. He's cocky, but he can back it up, and he can pretty much play both heel or face. Um, Number 27, Rhino. I don't know. There's something about Rhino. I always liked him since I even first seen Rhino. I always liked him for some reason. 26, Apollo Crews. I like how Apollo Crews is a mixture of power and speed and agility and pretty much flexibility. Everything. He's dynamic. Number 25 and 24 kind of go together because they're a tag team. Sonny DeHanza and Gizem Salmini, which together make the Authors of Pain on NXT. A dominant tag team. I see very high future for both of them in WWE. I think that they are definitely a future tag team champion in both NXT and on the main roster. So, what's not to like? Another 23 and 22 also go together because they're a tag team. American Alpha, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. I like these guys since they got together. They just something clicked with them, and it was like on a roll. Then number 21, Bobby Roode. Even though he's a heel in NXT, I like his character in NXT. I like how he can play both heel and face because I am very familiar with his work in Impact Wrestling as well. Number 20, TJ Perkins. Aka Manic, Suicide, whatever you want to call him. And he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, as you already know here. He will always be inspiration to me to get in the ring. If I ever do get in the ring, he will be one of the main reasons why. And I always liked his work. It was just something about him I liked. Number 19, Kota Ibushi. Some of you guys may not know him. He actually made an appearance on NXT. But mainly he is on New Japan Pro Wrestling. And he is a very phenomenal athlete. If you don't know who he is, I very encourage you to look him up on the Cruiserweight Classic as well. And on YouTube, if you don't know who he is. He's a very phenomenal athlete. Number 18, The Undertaker. Who doesn't like The Undertaker? Number 17 and 16 kind of go together because they are a tag team. The Decay, Abyss, and Crazy Steve. I always liked Abyss. Crazy Steve, not so much, but he's kind of edging his way in there because of the whole Decay gimmick right now. 15, Ethan Carter III, or EC3. I don't know. I like how he is very outspoken. Like he isn't afraid to really pretty much stand up to anybody, and he's tell you what he honestly thinks about you. At number 14, Roman Reigns. Recently, I had like mixed feelings about Roman Reigns after the whole entire drug thing, but push that aside. Honestly, the feelings is that he is a phenomenal athlete. Whether people like it or not, he is a great wrestler. Number 13, whether you want to call him Brother Nero or Jeff Hardy, he's a phenomenal athlete, and he always will be one of my favorites. So right there. Number 12, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens more so because I like how his character is. I like how he, again, is not, like EC3, is not afraid to pretty much stand up to anybody. Number 11, Dean Ambrose. I like his gimmick. I like his wrestling style and everything that goes into his character. Number 10, Tommaso Ciampa. Some of you guys may not know him. He's from NXT, aka the Psycho Killer. You might know him as. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, and I honestly think that he has a great future in WWE if he gets the right push. Number 9 and number 8 go together. Gallows and Anderson, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Honestly, I always liked them since they got together. Since I first seen them on New Japan Pro Wrestling, I liked them, and there's nothing really nobody really can tell me about them that's wrong. I just like their characters. I like how they're put together. I like the whole entire gimmick. 7 and 6 go together as well. Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards, who make up the Wolves on TNA. I liked them since day one. They debuted in Impact Wrestling. I liked them. I liked their wrestling styles in the ring. It could have also came from one of my favorite animals in the world, or is the wolf. Number 5, Shinsuke Nakamura. I liked him since he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's a great athlete, and I honestly see a bright future in him in WWE. Number 4, Johnny Gargano. Some of you guys may not know him. Again, he's a tag team partner with Tommaso Ciampa on NXT. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He's a very great wrestler in my opinion. And he's one of them wrestlers that are, like I said, like TJ Perkins. If I ever do get in the ring, he's the inspiration behind why. Number 3, AJ Styles. I liked AJ Styles since he was in TNA. I followed him from TNA to New Japan, from New Japan to WWE, and I always like AJ Styles. Number 2, Finn Balor. Again, another person you can probably see from your screen right now that I like. And Finn Balor is one of my favorites because I like how he still brings in, for those New Japan fans out there that if you're watching this, he still kind of brings Prince Devitt, or the Demon as he calls himself now, into Finn Balor as the Demon, and I like how his dynamic in the ring is and his wrestling style. But my number 1 favorite wrestler of all time currently is Seth Rollins. I like how he is very put together. His character is very well thought out and very interesting for me. He always has me on my feet with his words, his actions in the ring, and it's very awesome. Moving on. The next Wrestle Talk is Wrestle Talk NXT Takeover Wrestle Talk, where I'll be talking about NXT superstars Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Hideo Itami, No Way Jose, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Hope you guys like this video and subscribe for more on YouTube. And to do so, make sure that you hit a curb stomp on that subscribe button and like button on YouTube and like button on Facebook. Have a great day. Peace.